Tui to thump from behind Waitman. Rourke-Smith did really nicely.
He did. Shifted the handball in favour of Scott, and he's able to get it over the top. This gives Bruce a chance as Stewart. A rare little mistake there, and what a kick. I'm not sure he was actually going for goal, but we'll give it to him. He shocked himself for his third.
Geez, either way, it's a quality finish.
Yeah, it's one of the few times that dump kick for the Dogs has actually worked for them, and the Cats haven't been able to put it back inside 50, and then, well, Tom Stewart losing his feet, but I have no doubt, PT, he was going for goal.
On reflection, looking at that replay, I think so.
It was a beautiful kick.
Talking about. Dogs come away now. They push the ball up, half forward here. Bruce all alone, loses his footing. He's Stewart. Bruce approaches 50. He can ice this real easy. He caresses it. Oh, it's a goal! He was centering the ball cracker, but it's actually gone through the middle, so it's a 2-point game. Dogs 6-5-41, Cats 6-7-43. Third quarter, 16 on the clock.
Numbers there for the Dogs. Now it's in the hands of Duray. Duray now. Oh, it's tripping over Stewart, and it's going to open the door for Bruce, who'll run onto the loose ball. He's got it 51 from goal. He sees an open goal, and he kicks a wonderful goal. Tight angle, left forward pocket for a left footer. He kicks his third to pull the margin back to 2. Lammy's Tavern goal of the night contender from Josh Bruce. Tom Stewart just stiff. Not sure that he tripped over his own feet or those of Josh Bruce. He went to ground and he was done like a dinner. And Josh Bruce in the long sleeves has kicked some crackers tonight, and that's probably the best of the lot.
For Rourke-Smith, gives it off to his teammate, and a run here and a very little pacey bit, which will sit here for Bruce because the kick came from Anthony Scott. Bruce then goes for home from right on 50. Josh Bruce can do no wrong. He's got a hot boot and he's kicked 3.
Stewart got tripped up, but it was purely an accident. Both players come together, one clipped the other's foot, so there was no intent, and that was very good umpiring. But just as important, when Bruce looked up, he had one Dogs player against 2, so the odds are I'd rather go to the goal, and I think Ling, you said before, he hasn't kicked straighter for his career, and that was fantastic play.
Waitman, at ground level, Scott's got it. Left foot kick down the line. Foot race one. Now Stewart was accidentally tripped by Bruce, and he got away with it. Bruce gathers now, crosses 50, looks at the goal. Kicks an absolute screamer. That is one of the goals of the season. From 48 metres on the boundary line, Josh Bruce rams home his third.
The new Buddy Franklin.
Oh, how good was that? You just think with Norton out, they've really struggled when he was playing to get a goal kicker who's going to take the game by the scruff of the neck. And there was no free kick there to Stewart. That was just bad luck. Falls over, and then Bruce from the corner. I thought he might have hit to the square. That was an amazing goal, especially when the ball had been in Geelong's forward line for most of the start of this quarter.
Yeah, I was just exactly about to say that, Shorey. It was one against the play because it was 4 inside 50s to nothing, and it goes down and they get one. So I thought they were just hanging on, and they may well just be hanging on, but that was a brilliant goal from Bruce against the play.
He's cleaner and a little bit more efficient with the football. He's going to get a break.
And that's Nathan Brown with the Triple M Seabus Super Special comments, delivering consistent long-term return for members. Seabus for all of us. Bruce from outside 50 has a long-range shot at goal. That's your top shelf by Big J Bruce. He's kicked 3, and that's as good a goal as you'll see all weekend.
Wow.
6-5-41 for the Dogs. The Cats 6-7-43. Chief, that's your top draw arrangement.
That's outstanding, isn't it? I'll tell you what else he did particularly well. So the kick from Taylor Duray goes over the last forward, which is Bruce, and his opponent was Tom Stewart. Stewart was actually goal side, and he just gets that beautiful little ankle tap as he runs across the back of his heels. Exactly right. So Stewart goes to ground. He then gets a beautiful bounce. He has a look. There's no options inboard. And from the boundary, just inside 50, threads the net. Beautiful little ankle tap on the Harvey Norman replay screen. And then from 50, virtually on the boundary. And he hasn't dribbled it. He's kicked a full-blown drop punt. It's a dart. It's a beauty.
The long sleeves are working for him. They're working for me as well.
Whiteman tapped it down, and then Rourke-Smith got a hand pass away. Duray kicks to half forward, and Tom Stewart fell over. So Josh Bruce had the ball bounce to his favour. He kicks at the open goal square, and he kicks brilliantly. He's kicked his third. He is a man full of confidence, and the Dogs back within 2.
Well, that was just an amazing turn of events. Tom Stewart is going to lose some points for that particular one, falling over, which didn't really make the challenge for Bruce that much easier because he was running absolutely flat out. The only thing helping him was there was a right to left vortex sucking the ball in. BT's just posted that up, and it just helped suck the ball from right to left. A brilliant goal from Josh Bruce. Mitch Wallace is on the ground. We just see him at the top of the screen there. He gets the ball kicked over his head, and everybody that follows the Bulldogs will be keen to see how he goes. And I reckon every other recruiting officer in the country will be keen to have a look as well.